Aries, this is Tao with Ariana Stark. This is your monthly forecast for the month of November 2023. I will dive into tarot as usual and also use some oracle cards. This is Love Oracle, so in case you want to make a purchase, the link is given in the description box. Aries, please keep in mind that these are all going to be random messages. They may not be in any particular order, so please take whatever resonates with your story and leave the rest. Let's just quickly get down to your reading. The energy that you're carrying in from October into November 2023 is the Nine of Pentacles. In all likelihood, in the final days of October, you had made some gains, but you also needed to put in the hard work. Maybe it was frustrating. Sometimes, Aries, you may have also felt the need to be all by yourself, but then professionally, cooperation would have benefited you. Maybe there were also work offers on account of recommendation. I think, Aries, you may have felt overburdened. Maybe there was extra work apart from your routine tasks. Yet I think you needed to give 100%. Perhaps, many of you were also planning about your future. Could have helped to relax, to also focus on self-grooming here. Obstacles to overcome this month, the challenges, I have the Page of Wands. This Page of Wands is a very restless energy. This page wants to get ahead. Maybe there could be disagreements with loved ones over your decisions. Maybe they could frown upon your ideas. Maybe they think that you're being impractical. Sometimes, money could also be an issue. Maybe you want to travel for higher education or work opportunities, but then your pockets may not be too deep. Still, there will be excess communication this month. Interestingly, I also have the Knight of Swords in the influence position. So this Knight of Swords is also someone who is very active, who is going to take the bull by the horns. You want to forge ahead. You're going to be very dynamic in your approach. Quite like the Page of Wands, you want to travel or you will be on your feet. Appreciation is also very likely for Aries in case you're already pursuing a creative field or creative talent. Still, I think the need of the hour is also to make adjustments, to adapt. It can be a bit unnerving, but then with this Knight of Swords, you need to be flexible. You cannot be very rigid in your approach. In essence, I think Aries, you're willing to go the extra mile to gain. Technically also, you could be a bit challenged this month. In case you're in the leadership position, I think you're not going to put up with sluggish workers, because this Knight of Swords is someone who is going to tell it like it is, and you're going to embody that very well this month. Maybe you can also be a bit distracted on account of excess work, so you need to concentrate to rule out mistakes. The first 10 days of November, I have the Five of Wands. This is another very active card. This is also asking you to communicate with others. Maybe your family is also going to be very demanding. They expect you to oblige them, but you may also want to take your own sweet time. I think there's no point dilly-dallying if you are going to get ahead and do the task eventually. You will definitely make good progress. Again, like I said, with that 5, you need to be very flexible. You need to adjust to the changes that are there. You're also going to be very active when it comes to your ideas. I think your mind is also brimming with ideas and you need to act on them very quickly. Maybe you're also someone who is going to complete pending tasks. Praise for your work is also quite likely, because this Five of Wands makes you the center of attention. As a worker also, I think you need to be prepared, because your boss could also change or alter your best laid plans. Maybe you also need to give in to what your boss desires. You don't like these last minute changes. Payment is also going to come in case you're dealing with clients at this time. So overall, I think it's going to be a very positive first 10 days. The next 10 days, that is 11th to 20th November, I have the Emperor card. This Emperor Is the Aries energy like your energy? You are someone who is going to want to be in control. Maybe you also need to be collaborative. You need to cooperate with others instead of being too set in your ways. This is the time for learning. With that Page of Wands, I did talk about the need for you to travel for higher education. Maybe you're also decided on the same. Your talents and skills will continue to be appreciated. You're in a competitive mood. You want to get ahead. In case you're already working or focusing on tasks at hand, then you can make good progress. But it will be prudent, Aries, not to start anything new. Maybe if there's an interview lined up, it may not go as well as you could have desired. Your health could also be a concern in these times. Some of you could also be sandwiched between the administrator or your immediate superior, but you have to follow protocol. You cannot ignore the viewpoint of your immediate superior. So it's going to be a very thin line you need to walk on. You don't want to upset anybody. Some of you could also be dealing with financial matters. Maybe you're also wanting to take loans. Interestingly, I also have this card tussle from the Divine Messages Oracle talking about some kind of dilemma at hand. Maybe you have options and your mind is grappling with these decisions. You don't know how to proceed. I think there could be competition also which you need to counter this month. In essence, I think Aries, you need to strengthen your mind. You need to be more sure about your decisions. Maybe in personal relationships also there could be a choice. Maybe there's a choice between members of the opposite sex who are vying for your attention. The final days of the month, that is 21st to 30th November, have the King of Pentacles. You already have the Emperor card and now you have the King of Pentacles. So you're going to be someone who is going to be in control. Maybe you also have the Midas touch because you're going to gain in these days. I think if you're going for a job interview, then this is the best time to go. Maybe you can also discuss your past failures. Someone in the interview panel, maybe a senior figure, could also tilt towards you. Other than that, I also feel that Aries, in these days, someone is definitely watching your back. Someone is going to be there for you while signing documents this month. I think you need to look closely. Maybe someone also wants to take you for a ride or take undue advantage of you, especially in these final days. So keep that in mind, Aries. From Lenormand, I have the card Mountain. This mountain talks about challenges, and earlier in this reading I did talk about the need for you to be prepared for sudden developments or unforeseen eventualities. You can either trek up the mountain or you can go around it. The choice is definitely going to be yours. But once you overcome those challenges, you definitely emerge stronger. You definitely emerge as a person who is emperor-like, or someone who is like the King of Pentacles, who seems to be on terra firma. Another card from Lenormand is Lily, which talks about purity. So some kind of minor gains could be expected. We are also dealing with an elder person here. Like the King of Pentacles, it could be an elder man who is going to be kindly disposed towards you. I think this is the time to find serenity or peace in whatever situation you find yourself in. With respect to your love life, I have this card, You Get Me Like No Other. I think many Aries, you definitely have a choice. Maybe someone from your past is also returning. Maybe this person is like the Knight of Swords. He can't keep away from you. He wants you to understand that you are someone who takes his breath away. Conversations with this person could be very free-flowing. You understand each other perfectly well. I think at the soul level, the two of you feel complete. Perhaps, for some of you, this person could be quite older with the Emperor card, or someone who's got deep pockets. Other than that, Aries, I also feel that maybe this person is also insecure because you have options. Because you do have the Five of Wands here, so definitely there are members of the opposite sex who are going to vie for your attention. Maybe there's an age difference. That is why this person is also very insecure. Maybe he thinks that he doesn't match up to you when it comes to looks. Still, I think you're going to outline it very clearly that this person is someone who has stolen your heart and soul. You're someone who banks on him or her for advice with respect to work or with respect to personal matters. Aries, in case you're in an unhappy connection, I think you may be feeling as though your person is very dogmatic. This person could also be someone who wants everybody under his thumb instead of a mutually harmonious relationship. Your voice could be ignored. Another card we have here is we will be together again. Possibly this could be true for many Aries. Like I said, that maybe someone from your past is returning. This person is always thinking about you. Maybe he realizes that the two of you need to be together. That's why he is re-entering your life in the month of November. Or it could also be that some of you are in an on-again, off-again relationship, and maybe there's a distance which is creeping in, but you do realize that you will be together. With this card, you get me like no other. Other messages from the universe is fear. Maybe you're fearful of certain situations that you find yourself in. With that mountain card, there are definitely going to be challenges. Like I said, there could also be a tussle. So these fear-based energies are going to be something which you need to watch for. Maybe you should also do some kind of aura cleansing. Aries, you also need to counter jealousy with that card wasp. Maybe there are jealous colleagues, there is an envious superior. Last card in this reading is expect a miracle from Archangel Raphael. Maybe someone is unwell around you or your own health could need watching this month. So Archangel Raphael is reassuring you that you can expect things to look up on the health front. You should ask him to intervene because his healing energy has the power to uplift your soul, uplift you physically, mentally as well. I hope Aries you liked your reading. This is Tower with Ariana Stark. Please give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye till the next time.